Details. Local news first. The National Unity Alliance, including its leader and Minister Farrell Ashraf, joins the SLFP. Minister Nandana Gunatilaka also joined the SLFP.
The President said the war has ended and the country has been united. Freedom of travel has been consolidated. They have also been ensured the right to their language. He opined that the era in which each other can respect has now dawned. He reiterated that he is not prepared to identify as majority and minority communities. If so, he pointed out that no community should go begging. He recalled the statement made this year in the East that he would not permit any community to subjugate another. The President said that he had done this in the 4 years that he was in office.
මම අවුරුදු 4කින් බලයට අවිල්ලා ඒක කළා දීලා කියනවා. කිසි ජාතියකට තවත් ජාතියක් පාගන්න යට කරන්න අපි ඉඩ තියන්නේ.
The President was addressing the ceremony organized in connection with all supporters of the National Unity Alliance, including Minister Farrell Ashraf joining the SLFP. The ceremony was held at Temple Trees. Minister Ashraf and former parliamentarian AMM Naushad and other NUA members secured SLFP membership from the President. Expressing her views, Farrell Ashraf, the first Muslim woman to become a cabinet minister, said everyone should join hands in the country's journey with one objective. Those who did not do so were political hypocrites. Minister Maithripala Sirisena and AHM Fauzi and former parliamentarian AMM Naushad also expressed their views. Meanwhile, Minister Nandana Gunatilaka also joined the SLFP. He was appointed as the Kalathura District SLFP organizer.
British Shadow Defence Secretary and Conservative Party parliamentarian Dr. Liam Fox has emphasised that no foreign country or foreign body should interfere in the legal processes of Sri Lanka and influence the enforcement of the law in a sovereign state. The British parliamentarian was addressing a joint news conference with Foreign Minister Rohitha Bogalagama in Colombo.
It is not for any outside nation or body to say who should or should not be prosecuted in this country. But how such trials are conducted will play a huge role in how this country is perceived abroad. The law not only has to be applied fairly, but it must be seen to be applied fairly. Reputation means a great deal. This is a country which deserves a higher reputation, and I hope that all those politicians in this country will work for that.
We also discussed where we could further our bilateral relationship. I brought to the notice of the distinguished member that the developments in the EU, particularly where the GSP is concerned, and how much we are engaging in terms of an agenda that will further strengthen our relationship with the European Union. And I am sure we could always count on the support of the wide section of the polity of the United Kingdom in terms of our pursuits in promoting the economic goals of Sri Lanka, both with the United Kingdom and also with the European Union.
Minister G.L. Pieris has made some startling revelations about the recovery of foreign currency from the faux bank vaults of Ashoka Tilakaratne, the mother of Sarath Fonseka's son-in-law. Addressing the media today, he said that $527,000 currency notes found were crisp, brand new, and the serial numbers were in a logical sequence.
Now, let's look at the US dollars, the currency, 527,000 US dollars in currency notes. Now, what is interesting about these currency notes is that they are crisp, brand new, unused currency notes. And the serial numbers of the notes are in a logical sequence. Now, what are the implications of this? This is a flagrant violation of the Exchange Control Act of Sri Lanka. A resident of this country can have in his or her possession a maximum sum of $2,000. There is strong money laundering legislation in this country. That is absolutely necessary. What is money laundering? These are laws which are in force to prevent money which has been earned in unlawful transactions to do with gun running. Money that is made in that way cannot be introduced into Sri Lanka's economy. Now, can anybody with any sense of responsibility suggest for one moment that with this kind of evidence and considering the gravity of the charges, that one should turn a blind eye and refrain from taking action?
Prime Minister Ratnasiri Wickremesinghe has said that the time has come to develop the country while surmounting challenges.
You have come here at a time when changes are taking place right across the country in various fields. So this is the ideal time for you to do a survey and ascertain for yourselves how development programs are being implemented, how they have been drawn up, to what extent the people of the country are connected with them. Therefore, I am very happy that we have come at this time. It is a time of change. It is a time of challenges for us. And we are confident that we will be able to fulfill the challenges in due course.
The Prime Minister was addressing the 28th annual session of the Institute of Sri Lankan Architects and Commonwealth Association of Architects. Several local professionals were honoured at the function. Among those present was Minister Ferial Ashraf.
Nominations for the general elections will be accepted from tomorrow. The deadline is the 26th of this month. The elections are being held to elect 225 members. 196 members will be elected from the public vote, while the balance 29 will be selected from the national list. Independent groups have already begun placing their deposits. The Election Secretariat said that 9 independent groups had placed deposits by yesterday. 3 deposits for the Karathira district, 2 each for Colombo and Puttalam, 1 for Gampaha and another independent group for the Wani district had been placed by yesterday. Acceptance of deposits from independent groups will be made until the 26th, the final day of receiving nominations. In the meantime, the number of MPs to be elected from the Colombo district has been reduced by 1. The total number of registered voters to elect 19 MPs is 1,521,854. Members to be elected from the Anuradhapura district will go up by 1 due to the increase in the population. Reports stated that security at the district secretariat countrywide has been bolstered following the acceptance of nominations from tomorrow. The police have taken the initiative to beef up security in the environs of the secretariats, as political party leaders and ministers will be frequenting the place. Around 300,000 public employees will be on duty at the parliamentary elections. Election Secretariat said that arrangements for the deployment of public servants on election duty were now being finalized. At the last presidential election, the number deployed was in the region of 250,000. However, this number had to be increased as there were more candidates in the fray. Elections Chief Dayananda Dissanayake, issuing a circular to all returning officers, said he should be appraised of the increased number of public servants who will be on election duty. As in the past, the preference votes of the winning party will be initially counted. Thereafter, the preference votes secured by candidates of other parties will be counted. Still staying on local news, cricketer Sanath Jayasuriya embarks on a political career by taking part in the parliamentary polls. He is aspiring to become a member of parliament under the ruling Freedom Alliance from Mathura, his hometown.
A program was organized to secure the blessings of the Mathura Bodhiya in connection with his new political career. Sanath Jayasuriya, who had done Sri Lanka proud in cricket, has entered politics at the invitation of the President. Sanat Jayasuriya said that this is a good opportunity which is being granted to a citizen of the Mathura district to accomplish a responsible task on behalf of the country. The time has come to fulfill this task. He noted that the President has given him an opportunity to discharge this responsibility for the people in his district. Sanat Jayasuriya paid tribute to the President on behalf of the people in Mathura for affording him this opportunity.
And now a look at today's foreign currency rates.